Hi there, welcome again to BSF Recovery Team. A couple weekends ago, we had our March winter run with the Minnesota Go Four-Wheelers. There was quite a few people that showed up, and it was a good day, until we found out the camera wasn't recording very well due to some bad discs. But we were able to capture the last recovery of the day. You know, the one that you're ready to leave and all of a sudden somebody comes up to you and says, "We still got people out in the woods." Well, that's what it was. They were pretty deep out into the woods. A lot of trail in between that hadn't been traveled yet. So we decided that it would be a little easier if we loaded up the wrecker and headed around to a road that was nearby with an ambulance access point. Of course, by the time we got there, it was dark, and about halfway in the ambulance access, we found a large oak tree blocking our path. It's a good thing Mike remembered to bring his chainsaw, otherwise we might have been stopped right there. After cutting through the log, we decided to send one of the light buggies in to get it out of our way.
Oh, let's hook a strap to it, jerk it out of the way. Alright, now try it.
After the log was out of the way, it was time for the 10,000-pound wrecker. Even with the chains, it was tough getting that heavyweight through the snow. But we were able to claw our way through and get the wrecker turned around and backed up to the top of the hill above the Toyota that was broken. Once we got the wrecker in the right spot, it was time to pull out the cable and get some light on the Toyota to see exactly what we had going on. The Toyota had exploded a left front axle joint, and when that happened, it took out the ball joints. So, the left front tire, of course, wasn't attached to the axle anymore. The owner and his buddies had already gotten a log strapped underneath the left front to act as a ski, and had been wenching it down the trail when their wench finally gave out, and that's when they needed us to come in. Having the log already underneath the left front and acting as a ski made our job a whole lot easier. All the wrecker had to do was wench it to the top of the hill where we could hook on and haul it out. The hydraulic winch on the wrecker might be a little bit slower than some of the electrics out there, but it certainly gets the job done.
How long have you been out here?
What?
When I got the Toyota up to the back of the wrecker, I looked at the situation and thought it'd probably be best to move the wrecker ahead, get the Toyota all the way up on flat ground before we tried to hook the sling on. So, even though with the sun gone and the temp falling fast, we decided to take the extra time to move the wrecker and winch the Toyota all the way up on flat ground.
I haven't found them anywhere around here yet, but if I do, I'll find them.
With the sling unfolded and the straps holding the log out of the way, we were able to back underneath the front of the Toyota and use the J-hooks to hook it on. After we picked it up, we got the log out of the way and then double checked everything before we headed out.
That'll tighten up. We're going to tighten up as soon as I move. It looks good on both sides. I think we're good. Get in.
Even with the chains, the wrecker was spinning a little bit from time to time. You can hear the tow truck just rattling itself apart when the chains are spinning. The owner of the Toyota fired it up and gave us a little help with his rear axle when we needed it. Kind of a weird version of six-wheel drive, huh? I will admit, though, that doing that makes me very nervous. The wrecker slings weren't really designed to be pushed on. But fortunately, it wasn't long and we were out onto the main ambulance entrance. So then it was easy towing out to the road. Well, we finally got him out to the road and loaded on a trailer. Then we could go have some dinner. Thanks for watching BSF Recovery Team, and maybe we'll see you in the woods.